Okay, so in Python, the most common way to display information is by using print function. So you will use it all the time while learning, but you can use this print function to print text, numbers, and variables. So there are even multiple things at once you can print. Let us consider one example. I need to print a text. Let's say the text is score. I'm trying to display a score, and whatever the score is, I'll just put that number. So we are trying here putting text and a number together, so it should show both text and number. And let's see, yeah, it is able to. And one more thing is Python automatically adds the next line. So like other languages, C and C++, where we need to explicitly mention the end line, here in this case Python we don't need to do that. And whenever something doesn't work in Python, uh, in order to debug we can use print. Okay, so the next thing is comments. This is the most easiest thing to understand and most useful as well. So in Python, comments are basically they don't affect how the program runs. They are meant there for the human help, not the computer. So you create a comment by starting the line with a hash symbol or sharp, whatever you call it. So you use the sharp symbol and you write friendly notes for yourself. So this program is for printing the score. So I'll just mention this, and now I know what this program serves me. So it is a really good practice to write whatever your program is for, and basically write down the notes to it. Python ignores them, but they are also not assigned to anything. So writing a clear comments helps you and other to understand. Okay, so the next thing is in Python we have variables. So basically variables lets you store the information in the program. You can think of it as the labeled boxes that holds the value. So the best part is you don't have to declare a type of the variable in Python. The other languages you have to do that, and it's sometimes gets really hectic. So let's say we have a variable and I put a numerical value in it. We have like age variable, we can put numerical value in it, and yeah, it automatically detects that's a numerical variable. The next thing is if there is a name variable, I can put my name in it, and variable name can be anything, but there are some basic rules that we will look forward to the next videos. And yes, so that's the one important thing to remember in Python. Python is a case sensitive language. So the values are, so the value basically value variable and value variable will be different. And yeah, so that's the one thing we need to remember. Okay. So in last video we learned about variable types. Now there are the next thing logically we should understand is data types, and understanding them helps you to write code and avoid any errors. So the main type of data types are numbers, string, then we have boolean, true or false, list, tuple, sets, dictionary. So these are a few of the data types. While string represent text, boolean represents true or false value, and list are there to uh, put the orders and changeable tuples. So we'll learn about this in the further videos, but the basic understanding of data types are they are there to help you to understand what right data type you need and what right logic you need to become writing a cleaner code. So it's easier to understand once we are in the next videos. Okay, so the first data type we'll understand is numbers, and numbers are handled in Python in a very natural way. There are three main numeric types. The first one is integer, we have floats, and then we have a complex number. So we'll understand number, natural number, and float first. So this is what I have in my number and new integer, and then there's a float. Let's say float num, and we will say any decimal values. So these are called floating numbers, and I will print them as well. Yeah. So this is basically what numbers we have. You can perform all type of basic arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on this. And Python also support exponential using star star functions. We'll learn about that as well. Okay, so we will understand castings. So casting in Python means converting one data type into another, and Python makes it very easy. It has a built-in function to do exactly castings. For example, if we have a number and it is stored it in a string variable, let's say we have a number int 50, something like this. Also, we have a number in string function abc, and this is the number. Okay, since it is in the double quote, it will recognize as a string, and in order to convert it into number, so okay, we need to print this as well. abc is basically number here, a string here. We can check the type of abc as well. Type of it is string. We need to convert it into integer. In order to do so, we have a built-in function called int, and whatever the variable name is. So I will perform this operation, store it into a number variable. Let's say num variable, and now print it. We'll get the same result, but when we check type of it, as we learned in previous videos, how to do multiple options, type of it, and we can simply print type of num. Yep, here we go. Type of num is now integer int. So this is the basic way to understand the casting. Casting is especially useful when we are working with user inputs, because user inputs are always coming as a string, and you can also convert them into the float or integer depending on your use case. So converting between the type helps you to avoid any sorts of error. uh, for example, you can't have a string and a number unless you cast one to match the other. And once you understand this casting, you gain a better control over how your program handles and process the data, especially the user input data. Okay, so the next data type is string, and string is something that you will be working with most of the time in Python. String basically represent text. It's a simple way of saying text. In programming language, we use the term string. You can create a string using a single or double quote. For example, I can use single quote as well, and say hello, or else I can use double quote and say hello. So now I have the string. I can assign it to variable A, I can assign it to variable B. So now I have two variable of type string, and there are many things that you can do with string. So basically string supports many useful operation. You can check their length using length function. We will learn this in further video, but just for the sake of it, I'll print this length of first string, and here we go. So I got 5HELLO. 5 is the length, and there are combined things that we can perform on string. There is one method of slicing them, and in Python, the way you slice a string is use square bracket, and from whatever the number I want, from whatever the index I want, I can give that and run that part. So I need to print this as well. I'll print the slice. These are some of the basic things. Slicing, we will understand it in upcoming lecture as well in much more depth. You can convert text into uppercase, lowercase. All these things are possible when we are dealing with strings. So there is a whole chapter about the string operations, and we can understand that in the next lectures. So this is essentially the string data type is. Okay, so the next part of it is Boolean. Basically, the name itself suggests Booleans, binaries. There is something two. Two means let's say either there are either true or false values. So Boolean can only have two values in it, either true or false. So you will see that boolean, every time you compare the values, you will get boolean as a result. What do I mean by comparing of values? So let's say I have two values of number 5 and 3. Now I am comparing, I'm comparing it by using comparing operators like greater than, less than, equal to. So these are a way to compare something. I'm comparing, is 5 greater than 3? We know that it is true. So let's see by running it what the result we get. So here we are getting true as a result. I just ran this print function, and inside the print function I was comparing two numbers, and this is how I got the result as in boolean. So I can store this result and use it in my if condition, use it in my for loop, or anything. We have not understood looping or condition statement yet, so we will understand that in later. But for now, you should understand how boolean values we get, and especially understanding of comparison statements. This is the most important part in Python. Let's say let's consider an example. In fact, uh, if we have, if I need to uh, find out uh, if if a person's age is greater than 18, and I need to allow him certain activities in my code, or as a user input. So I will just check if certain age is greater than xy, a number 18, and then only I will print the value, like print that yes, it is greater than 18. So I will put age as in this case 17. I should not get anything here. We will understand if else statement later in the program, but for now, how boolean works, we are trying to understand that. And print basically no. Okay, so this is how it works. The age is 17. uh, we are not going into the 17 area because this condition is false, and I'm landing it into the else. This is how I get no, and this is a relevant part actually. If age is, let's say, more than 18, let's say 70, in this case we should get yes as a result, and this is how we get it. So boolean is really useful when we are dealing with this type of operations. Okay, so the next topic is operators. So again, a really important topic here. What operators are? It is similar to mathematic operators. So in maths, we have operators like addition, subtraction. We have multiplication, then division, and we have We have something called squaring things, but here in Python we will use double asterisks, and then there is something called modulus operator. It is represented by percentage, and it is also really important to understand how this thing works. For now, we will understand what operators are. So, operators are there to let you perform action and mathematical operations or arithmetic operation to be more precise. And we can use these operation to compare and give you a true or false result also. For true or false result, as we understand in the Boolean lecture, uh, we use this type of operator, greater than, less than, equal to, and not equal to. So not is represented by this symbol, and yeah. So uh, these uh, these sort of things you can do, and you also have logical operators. So logical operators are nothing but it's just a combination of and, or, and to. So and keyword, or, and not keyword. So these are logical operators. Then we have other sorts of operator like plus is equals to. It helps you to basically add something. So it acts as x is plus equals to 5. So uh, basically it is adding 5 more into the value of x. So let's say we have, let's understand this in detail. So we have x as 10, and I'm trying to add something into it. We will understand everything in detail as well, but for now, in the operators, this is one of the important operator as well. So x is 10, and I need to add additional 5 into it. So I'll just say x plus equals to 5, and now we'll see the result of it. And before doing that, I will print x before the operation. So let's run this. So now you can see, first we had 10 in the x variable, but as soon as I added 5 by performing this x plus is equals to 5, I got 15. Similarly, now you can understand, you can subtract in the same fashion. So x minus equal to 5, and we should get 10 as a result. So we got 10 here. The next thing you can multiply, will multiply by 2, multiply equal to 2, we should get 20 as a result, and so on. So this sort of operation you can perform, arithmetic operation, and store it in the variable. So essentially it is same as x equal to uh, x x equal to x into 2. So these two operations are same, but it's just the shorter way of writing it. So the next important part in Python is lists. So I have a definition of list, which is really simple. It is basically a collection of items. Yeah, that's all. That's what list is essentially. But what is this collection of items are? Uh, it is ordered, and a list is mutable. What do you mean by mutable? So mutable is something that can be changed, that can be mutated, and lists are built in Python. You don't need to write external code for list. It's just built-in lists. So as we seen, we can change the content of it, and it is a collection of items. So nowhere it is mentioned that it should be homogeneous. So we can add, let's say, number. So this is a list of us, all the string items, but I'm trying to add number into it. Let's see if it throws any error. It should not. So yeah, here we are able to successfully run this thing. So this is basically what a list is. For now, I'll just get rid of the number, and uh, there are many things in the list that we can do. So in order to do anything in the Python, we use functions. So for now, I have some of the functions. So let's say we need to count item, one of the item, and how many times that item appears in the list. So we can see we have apple two times here in the list. So I will simply use the function list dot count and the item. So let's see what we get. Okay, now we got 2 as a result, and there are 2 occurrence of apple in the list. So we are able to successfully count the number of occurrence in the list by giving out the content. Let's just change it to something like kiwi. Kiwi is here only one time. So let's say what we get. Yeah, we got one. Yeah, easy. The next function important is index. We use this index function multiple times. So I'll just get rid of all this unnecessary thing for now. Okay, index. So fruit banana has index of 0, 1, 2, and 3. Right? We start from 0 in the list. In any programming language, basically, array starts from 0, except some of the programming languages. In SQL, we don't start from 0. Okay. So this is 0th index, 1, 2, and third. We should get index 3 when we try to find out the index. So let's print it and find what we get. Yep, we are getting 3. I will change it to orange, so we should get 0 for that. And here, orange. Yep, we got 0. So this is again one of the important function that we can use. The next one is, okay, index at 4. So it basically finds the next index. So I'll just print it as well. So what this thing does, so it's same index function that we used, but when I mentioned the number, the position, so it basically finds the uh, next occurrence of the item, in this case banana, at position 4. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we are getting 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So after position 4, the first occurrence of banana is at position number 6, the index number 6. So we are getting the correct answer here in this way. So it depends on what use cases we are going to deal with. We'll be using list in that way. The and there are again a few of the things. I won't run all these things. I'll just tell you what exactly this perform. Fruit dot reverse basically reverse the whole string. So orange was at the first index, so we'll get that at the last index. So it basically reverses the list. The reverse function is also applicable for string and other types. Uh, there we have append. In this append function, we basically add the item at the end of the list. This is what the append is. There is way of appending something in the middle. We'll learn about that. Uh, then we have a sorting function. Since it is all the string, we are sorting it alphabetically. And then there is a pop function. Pop basically gives gives you the last element in the list. So the topmost element, generally when we are talking in the terms of stack, we will say the last element is the topmost element. Actually, the first element is the topmost element. So pop does that for you. Yeah. So these are basic function in the list.